ぞ。サザンクロスナイフ発射。スクラウンドスカー。ヤさん、貴様のようなやつを許すわけにはいかない。ビームコンフューズ。いい気になるなよ、ゼータ。
地球には行かせない、絶対に。ホーミングレーザこれだから肉の体にとらわれた連中は近接攻撃を選択。落ちなさいよ。メモリが、私のメモリが減らされる。
体にまとわりつく敵、奴からか。行け。これ以上のダメージは致命傷になる。やらなければやられる。もうダメだ。
機械が勝手に動いてんだ。
Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some more Super Robot Wars T. Hey there, Ada. Hey, Netta. Welcome. Hope you're doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. Nocia came out today, the new episode of that, and that was fun to watch. I still think I preferred last week's episode over this one, but this one was still quite good. Obviously won't spoil things for people, but yeah, I think it is time for us to get back into Super Robot Wars, shall we? We had a week off since I was a little bit busy, so wasn't able to stream, but alright, sometimes you need a week off, and I mean especially sort of like around this time of year. It does make things a little bit difficult to sort of like schedule things properly. Anyway, last time we finished off the DLC missions. I'll just double check. Yeah, we finished off both the ones that were available for us. And right now, we are at a route split. So, we're going to hold off on upgrading our units for now. SBR, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Fox Shrine. I hope you enjoy your stay. And we are going to go and find out which route we are picking. So, let's go over there, shall we? as per usual, do let me know if there are any issues with the audio or the video. And let's go. So, orbit base. In the hangar. Dr. Saotome faked his own death. It had Hayato framed Ryoma for it? Apparently. Dr. Saotome told me to show Ryoma hell. That's why the court threw Ryoma into an A-class prison? Dr. Saotome's objective was seemingly to kick Ryoma down and reinforce his feral nature. Well, the place was hell on Earth, alright. It's full of people you could barely even call human. Well, let's not be cruel to prisoners, right? Prisoners are people too. What you did to Ryoma is fucking awful. But barely human? You can't let yourself get spooked by stuff like that, Shiro. If the goal was to train Ryoma, that could have been done on the field. Oh, no kidding! And that way, he'd be doing some good for the world and the people. Sticking a guy with false charges isn't cool, no matter what the reason. I never asked Dr. Saotome why he chose to do it that way specifically, but what I think is that he wanted to hide Ryoma from the world. He used the word protect at one point. Well, I've done my job. I'll just get the rest from Dr. Saotome in person. Actually, Ryoma, he's, kinda missing. What? He was dead in the public eye, but continued his Get-Array research underneath Saotome Research Institute. Until 1 year ago, when he just vanished without any warning, leaving Shin Geta behind. Sorry for, not telling you, Ryoma. It's cool, Musashi. You didn't know until just recently yourself. But Hayato, you're gonna take some damn responsibility as his co-conspirator. You want my life? I'll let you borrow it for now. And don't you forget it. I've vouched for you with Prime Minister Yumi. You're free to do whatever you want. Oh yeah? Don't mind if I do then. Punch! Now hold on, Ryoma! Aren't you going to join the T3 too? Don't feel like it. Ryoma, I ain't the same guy I was back when I fought for world peace with you guys. I'm gonna do some wandering for a bit. Make up for lost time. I've got just the place for you then. What? I've got plenty more hell left to show you, just like Dr. Saotome wanted. You son of a... Anyway, back at the GGG orbit base. Captain Harlock, thank you for accepting our invitation. I wanted to see some old acquaintances too. How long has it been since we've seen each other face to face, Commander? No, Captain Harlock. We were both so young back then. You know him, Captain Bright? A bit. But we're not here to talk about the past. Thanks for your consideration. I brought key personnel in to discuss what the T3 will be doing next. But I'm done here. I'll be going now. Hold on a minute, Captain Harlock. I'd like to request that you and your crew join up with the T3. We formed the T3 as an organization to fight enemies that threaten humanity and the world at large. Since Earth Federation forces are our parent entity, we do also fight Neo-Zeon, but if another situation arises like what happened yesterday, you'll have my help. I have my own battle to fight. Now hold on, Captain! I understand, Harlock. Nobody can stop you from acting freely. Captain Bright. I appreciate it, Captain Bright. I have faith in you, Captain Harlock. I promise never to let you down. Captain, if you're leaving anyway, could I ask a favor of you? Let's hear it. I'd like for you to take some personnel on board with the Arcadia. Akito, I take it. Him and others who have said no to signing on with the T3. There are a few. Is that true, Captain Ruri? They're much like Captain Harlock in that they'll fight outlaws and evil, but don't want to be tied down by an organization. Chief Amasaki, if you could share the report, please. Yes, ma'am. After surveying everybody we've got, the following people would like to leave the T3. Kincaid and Tobiah of the Crossbone Vanguard, the Gundam Fighter group led by Domon, Spike and the rest of the Bebop crew, Van's group, the Armor Riders, the Geta team, and Akito. You want me to take them? Captain Bright and I deemed it to be the best solution. There you have it, Chief Tiger. You can't disregard their wishes. I wouldn't mind. I know a person or two on that list. I won't take any responsibility for what becomes of them afterwards. That will suffice. I suppose we've got no choice. We'll effectively be splitting the T3 in two. Now, as for the Peacekeeper team, with the Rakylum and the Nadestro as its motherships, it will include Camille, Fa, Judo, and the Shangri-La kids, merging a team consisting of Koji, Tetsuya, and Shiro, Might Gain and the Brave Express Corps, Gao Gaigar and the rest of the GGG members, Triada G7 and the Takao General Company, and the Aestivalis team, led by Ryoko and Saburota. While the Arcadia will get the Crossbone Vanguard, the Gundam Fighters, the Cowboys, the Geta team, the Armor Riders, and Akito. If we're the peacekeeping team, makes you the Free Commandos. Chief Amasaki, what would Special Section 3 like to do? Well, our main priority is the Terranator's development and our independent profits, so... Alright, so here's our choice, chat. So I would like you to vote on this one and decide where we might want to go. As mentioned, we got the Peacekeepers, which has Trida, Zeta Gundam, Double Zeta, Brave Express, King of Braves, Gao Gaiga, most of the Desco, minus Akito, and Marzinger Z. That's the Peacekeepers. As for the Free Commandos, that's Crossbone Gundam, G Gundam, Cowboy Bebop, specifically Akito from the Desco, Shin Geta Robo, Arcadia of My Youth, so Harlock, and Gun Sword. Now, if this might help people in their decision, we do run into some new characters on each of the routes. Now, obviously, we're going to join up with them later on, but if you want to see their acquisition, at least, on the Peacekeeper side of things, we get to be introduced to Ray Earth and the Dunbine crew again. Actually, it's Serbine rather than Dunbean, but the sequel. And on the Free Commandos, instead, we get Votons. So that might potentially sway things for people. So, do people have a preference here on what they might like? If not, I can choose. But I thought I would ask chat to see if they have any preferences on where we might like to go. Now, we don't have to worry about any sort of special unlocks or anything like that. That's not going to be affected by this route split. Just have a quick old drink. Alright. You can either set up a poll or we can just have people like speak in chat. I figured there weren't really enough viewers to make a poll necessary. Like I figured they could just sort of shout in the chat what they wanted. Poll is fine as well. Oh, Kura, hey there. Well, let's set up a poll then. Let's go get that organized, shall we? All right. Give me a moment. Peacekeeper's side. You like the Ray Earth? All right. Well, there we go. Okay. Let's do a quick all poll. Each route. Peacekeepers array photons. Alright. There we go. So we've got the poll set up. So people are able to vote for what they would like. Yeah, so there we go. We've got our vote for the Peacekeepers with Ray Earth. But do we have... Oh yeah, you're right. That one does have Expelled from Paradise there as well. I missed that one. My mistake. We've got a bit of a tie here, don't we? Alright. Well, I've got a tied vote, and that leaves me as the decider. Yes, Expelled from Paradise is there as well. I think that might possibly switch things over for meta. Yeah, alright, no problem. In that case, we're going 3 commandos. Yeah, that's on me. I wasn't scrolled all the way down the page, so I missed that one. Okay, so let's go with the 3 commandos. So, the captain and I go back a ways, so I'd actually like to join up with the Arcadia. Understood. Please inform the rest of Special Section 3. I haven't actually watched Expelled from Paradise, so I can't comment on that, although I have heard some good things about it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that in Super Robot Wars. I think this is where their first introduction to the SW series too. Excuse me. I didn't know that it was Urobuchi as well. Expelled from Paradise. Yeah, screenplay written by Gen Urobuchi. There we go. The Arcadia will depart 1 hour from now. You can let everyone know. I hope I'll see you around, Harlock. Here's hoping that more situations don't arise that force space pirates and the Federation to join forces. Alright, yeah, so these are the characters we will have for this route. So, let's quickly put in some sub-orders, shall we? Okay. Spike Van Domon, Allenby, Nero, and let's go Priscilla. Looks good to me. XP wise, let's. Actually, I care more about funds and tech P. Actually, I think we've got enough here, right? To fill everything up. Okay. No, not quite. Why does it have 3 left then? That was confusing me. Let's take a couple off of here, shall we? Tech P. So simulator. Cargo. Communicate. Chippity. Alright. Now it says 0. Don't know what was sort of going on there, but oh well. Whatever. Now let's do some upgrades. So we've got some people that we haven't been using to their full potential or anything like that. I don't know how many we're going to be deploying. It says 16 for next sortie, I think. Is that everyone? Not quite everyone. Most people. Alright. Is there anyone who particularly wouldn't be deploying? One of them, admittedly. Let's see about all punch weapons get C attribute for the counterattack, I guess. Okay, look, you upgraded. In regen M, that's good. Rose Screamer map attack, eh? Ooh. No friendly fire either. That's a good one. Beautiful. Alright. And as for the rest... go with that, I guess. So yeah, Dragon's a little bit underleveled. Okay. Friendly fire from map. Forgot it was a thing. I had to redo a fight because it killed an essential net. Yeah. Most map attacks do have friendly fire. Generally, if it's like a funnel style attack, you've got a better chance at it not doing friendly fire, because obviously that's a bit more selective in how it's shooting. but definitely something to keep in mind. Okay, I was not expecting us to end up on the Arcadia. We're really starting to roll with the Outlaws, huh? In any case, we need to hurry and get the Tyrannado completed. But we don't even know if the Federation will adopt it or not. Yeah, the Federation... I've said this before and I'll say it again. The Tyrannado is not something suited for mass production. I'm not worried there. I can guarantee that the Tyrannado will come out on top. Someone's confident. Look, the Tyrannado's quark drive is that good, okay? Just because something is good doesn't mean that it is suitable for mass adoption by a military, alright? Like, this thing is the very definition of all bling and no basics, okay? What is that thing anyway? From the name, I guess it has to do with the mech's drive system? That's right. You could call it a whole package of revolutionary technologies. If there's someone somewhere decided Zaku diving suit adaptation is suitable for mass production. Yeah, and that was one of the big faults of Xeon. Xeon decided to do the Nazi Germany method of trying to rely on Wunderwaffen, wonder weapons, and kept on like producing like new design after new design, and not actually like refining anything to be like properly sort of mass produced. Like, yes, the Zaku 2 being mass produced, that was a good thing. That was a very good decision. But after that, they decided to like produce a whole bunch of short runs of a variety of different mobile suits, which was not the right thing to do. Xeon was quite resource-starved compared to the Federation, so they really could not afford to just swap around like this. Now, eventually, they settled on the Gelgoog for mass production, but by that point in the war, Xeon just didn't have the infrastructure to be able to like properly produce it. A lot of the ace pilots had been killed, so even though it was a very good suit, even though it was set up for mass production, like Xeon was fucked by that point, so it just didn't matter. The Federation, on the other hand, eventually decided to just mass produce the Gym, and very slight variations of the Gym. The Gym was basically the Sherman tank of the war. It was very much good enough, and with the Federation's industrial capacity, they were able to mass produce that at scale, and it absolutely dominated the battlefield. So yeah, that's my PowerPoint presentation on Gundam military procurement. Let's get back to Super Robot Wars. All right. Yeah, so that's right. You could call it a whole package of revolutionary technologies. It's the quark drive's high output that gives the Tyrannado so much firepower. So, it's the Tyrannado's heart. Is it really okay to keep using it? That might be the whole reason behind what the company's doing. What's going on here? Do we have some like weird machine that is being powered by the heart of a forsaken child? Because that's another thing. Devices powered by the heart of a forsaken child are just not suited for mass production either. Oh man, you guys are fucked in terms of making sound business decisions. Anyway, let's go and distribute a few abilities, shall we? Let's give you hit and run. You can get hit and run. Most people here have hit and run by this point. Psyche's side does not. Yoma. Hit and run. I suppose we're gonna have to give frickin' Musashi as well, aren't we? Even though we're primarily going to be in Getter 1 mode. Let's give you defend. Anything else we need to worry about? No. And we've spent our resources anyway. Okay. Power parts, however. Let's have a look here, shall we? Now, we did get some very good power parts. This might be a good idea for us to equip onto you. HP armor and some EN regeneration. I think it stacks with that. I'm not 100% sure. I hope it does. But yeah, you're going there. Doubles funds from defeating enemies. Yeah, sure, we'll give that to you. Okay, you've got that. Do you want to give you like a second motor? Range 5. Alright. They're all move 5, eh? Soul of Gekiganger is quite good for Domon. I might hold off on giving that to superconducting motor over there. Yeah, why not give that to you? Hold up. Okay, interesting. Let's give a resupply device to someone. You know what, why not? Why not give our Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy crew a repair and resupply device so that they can help out the youngins. That sounds like a good idea to me. And yeah, let's give you a soldier's medallion as well. Increase your max morale by a frickin' shitload. As for here, you don't have you got a little bit of ammo, but it's through that. I'll give you a propellant tank. You got some ammo with your rose bits. I'll hold off on that until we sort of run into someone who's very ammo-focused, I think. I think that's everything. We'll be able to... Okay, just those two would swap. That's alright. In that case, next map we go. Let's also save the game here since we've chosen a route. Okay. So Bunch 14, Side 6, Sector L5. Side 6, Bunch 14. The name Free Commanders has a nice ring to it, but the more I look, the worse the lineup looks. Space pirates, Gundam fighters with nowhere to go, cowboys, a vagrant armor rider, and an ex-con former hero. It's an honor to travel in the company of such an illustrious group. Nothing beats good company on a voyage. I'm glad to work with all of you. But seriously, can you do something about that dirty old... What is that? A cloak? Cloaks are part of being a pirate. Harlock wears one too. Sure does. Are you a space pirate too, George? Not quite, young Libby. My cape is the mark of a knight. I was watching a clip of Bay trying to do a French accent, and I realized just how much I relate to her in trying to do French accents, and accents in general, and trying to like diversify my voices and shit. I do like Bay. Bay's great. She was doing some Phoenix Wright. So, definitely doing the thing that I would do. And yeah. So I think it would be cool to like take a few sort of like voice acting classes. Like not necessarily to become like a voice actor or anything like that, but just to sort of like learn like a few sort of like tips and tricks on how to sort of like be consistent in regards to maintaining like a specific voice, maybe some sort of vocal training exercises, how to look after your voice, possibly like learn how to do a few sort of like accents here and there consistently without being like offensive or anything. Yeah, that's just something that was sort of going through my mind. This is definitely an eclectic bunch. Yeah, and here we are, cozying up to all of them. Hey, not for nothing, but I'm hungry. Let's eat then! If we're docked at a colony, we might as well go out for something nice. In that case, there's nothing nicer than Chinese food. Excuse me, I think you mean hamburgers or steak. I suppose getting a French full-course meal would be out of the question. Lucky this game doesn't have Victory and the Zanscare's guillotine. I mean, it does have George, who is specifically the pilot of the French Gundam. I could go for some borscht. This is an impressive impasse. Oh, part of being free. Let's all do our own thing then. He just wants spicy food. Like lots and lots of sauces. Hold on there, Van. You should join us if you're going out. Sure. As long as you're paying. What do you say, Hayato? Sure, why not? I wanted to hear more about that armor of yours anyway. I don't think you guys are gonna like eating with Van very much. No kidding. I better call him Van the chef offender and poison dressing Van for nothing. Hey, Akito, wouldn't you rather be visiting with the little girl, Captain? I can't face her. I get you. Van can be pretty nice sometimes, huh? Yeah. He's just a little socially awkward. I could see that. I know all about guys like that. Hey, Sagiri, you know any decent places to eat around here? You could ask Raimi. I need to step out and take care of something. Are you skipping lunch, ma'am? I hope not. I'll wrap my business up and meet back up in a few minutes. Skipping lunch is an easy way to ruin an afternoon's work and look less healthy. Do not skip lunch, especially if you're at work. Especially if you aren't paid for your lunch break or anything like that. Like, just don't skip lunch, alright? This is fucking important. Some people are like, oh, I'd better skip lunch and work hard for the company. Maybe I should finish lunch early and go back to work. No. Do not do that. Take your full lunch break and do no work during your lunch break. If you are unfortunately working at a place where sometimes you're on call during lunch, keep track of how long you worked and then add that onto your lunch break. Alright? That's Araxis's advice for the day. Take advantage of your full lunch break. Will you be okay on your own? I could join you if you want. I appreciate the offer, but I'll go alone for this. I'm a little lost here, but I'll call you once we figure out where we're eating. Oh, better hurry, or we'll gobble up all the food. As the owner of a business, you can't. Think of it this way, Kuro. You can't look after your business if you aren't taking care of yourself. And you're also setting a bad example for the others around you as well if you're working during your lunch break. Because they should be... like, this is just speaking about Australia at least. But I'm pretty sure it's against the law to work during your lunch break, or like not take your lunch break. In fact, it is ethically correct to... Yeah, there you go. So, don't set a bad example for your employees and the people around you. Take your lunch break, because otherwise you're breaking the law. As a lawyer, this is the standards. Even if it's the standards, it's against the law. So, that's a bad look for a lawyer. If a lawyer is willing to break the law, then where the hell are we, right? Where the hell are we if we can't trust lawyers to follow the law? Now then, you can stop lurking in the shadows anytime now. Ah, you noticed me. Yeah, as soon as she said in the shadows, I figured it was gonna be Rudy. If I sensed you, think about all the people with sharper senses than mine. Look, a lot of us will just take our lunch out of this. Don't work! Don't work! Phoenix Wright always eating donut in the glorious American city of Los Angeles. Neo Los Angeles. Tokyo Los Angeles. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. Impressive! You deserve every bit of the attention I'm giving you. Well, what can I do for you? You're not going to ask me out to lunch, are you? Wouldn't mind that at all, really. But no, I'm mainly here for headhunting. I was ready to give you guys a fair shake, but I don't take kindly to people who take part in colony drops. Look, that's just part of the job. I wouldn't dream of destroying the Earth. Okay, let's get to the point. What is your group's angle? I'm afraid I'm under an NDA there. Could Did you ask something else? Answer my question. What we're after is treasure. Treasure? What do you say, Miss Sakurai? Would you like to work with us? We have a very good dental plan. No, I wouldn't. Seeing the former chief made it clear to me. Sure, you guys might pay the people you scout very generously, but you run a dirty business, one that makes people from accounting fight. I don't see how you have any room to talk when you make Rami Amasaki fight. Yeah, you've got a point there. And I think also Sagiri wasn't intending to fight either. I think she was like intending to work up like the catering side of the business or something. I don't recall. I think it was either mentioned early on or I read that elsewhere. But yeah. But I take responsibility for Raimi as her superior. So be it. And see that there won't be any persuading you over to my side. But what's your next move? Give up on me and go for one of the Arcadia's crew? From what I saw in our last battle, the others would be as stubborn as you. I like to consider myself a capable woman. I'll be taking a different tack. What do you mean, a different tack? I'll be going now. Hope to hear a more favorable answer the next time I see you. Talk about a bare-knuckle group. What a headache. Hey, it's me! Did you pick out a restaurant yet, Raimi? We've got other problems, man! The Arcadia is being surrounded by unknowns in the shoals where it's standing by. Wait, what? Is this your plan B? Scenario 16! Stargate! That's a good TV show. I enjoyed Stargate. Alright, so let's sortie on out. We have to deploy everyone. Excellent. What did you forget about, Drago? Stargate? Also, hi. Okay, so I'm guessing we're deploying in a that way direction. See. You're a bit slow, so let's move you up the front. Alright, that looks good to me. Got to make a credit card. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's definitely rough, Drago. I don't have a credit card because I really don't like being in debt, like, at all. So that's just not something that I do. Definitely, if you have a credit card, make sure you stay on top of your payments. Make more than the minimum payment. Try and just pay it off as soon as you can. But yeah, all the best with that. Hopefully you can get something sorted for that. Now let's sortie on out. All units are afield. How's it looking out there? An unidentified group of machines is deploying forces while maintaining a fixed distance from us. It's almost like they were being nice and waiting for us to get back to the Arcadia. Whoever they are, they want to pick a fight with us, we give them one. Remember that the Arcadia is a pirate ship. It could be the Earth Federation. What do I care? It's legit self-defense. I mean... like, literally there is a law against assaulting police officers. Which fucking sucks. Yeah. Whatever. Fuck these guys up. It's starting to get why Dr. Saotobe had you thrown into the slammer. That's the Arcadia for you, I guess. One little colony drop, and it's already a magnet for trouble. Looks to me like a way better opportunity to make a few bucks than being in the Peacekeepers. If it's a bunch of lowlives we're dealing with, it could give me a lead on him. Not to mention Master Asia. So, basically, sticking to this side works out better for a lot of us. Something wrong, ma'am? Is your stomach growling after you missed lunch? Rainy, I hate to put you on the spot, but tell me, do you hate fighting? Huh? Please, could you tell me yes or no? I do, yes. But I know that personal taste doesn't figure into it when something needs to be done. And it's worthwhile to me in its own way. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to put it into words better than that. Thanks for the answer. Matt? It's probably them surrounding us. Unidentified units approaching. It's the company! What the heck? Look at all those things! Somehow, I don't believe an ordinary company would have this many weapons. Oh, this is a corporation, usually on par with Nurgle or Anaheim. Yeah, but how did they get that well-equipped that fast without being known? What's a big-shot corporation doing attacking us? They're apparently gunning for some kind of treasure. Treasure? Just like pirates in the good old days. I can guess what they're after. Hello there, it is I, Rudy Pixie Zalto. Can you spare us the cookie-cutter greeting? Oh, I suppose if I invited you all to sign on with the company, you would all say no. Hey, thanks for saving our breath. You get that? Why don't you take all these dangerous toys and get lost? Oh, I'm afraid that's out of the question. We've got a new person over here, Roni! You've got a mouth on you? Roni Marva. Having failed the annual entrance examinations, he is waiting to sit them next year. He is 19 years old, he is highly dissatisfied with himself and society, but is unable to express that. He was leading a gloomy life until he was scouted by the company and was given the opportunity to display his aggression. Displaying the characteristic escapism and attention-seeking behavior of adolescents, these are amplified when he pilots the mobile weapon. Forget it, Rudy. These people are the dregs of society. Trying to reason with them is a waste of time. There's only one language these people speak. You want to make a point, you have to make it with overwhelming force. I suppose you're right, Roni. What's his problem? You a company employee? My name is Roni Marbach. I was specially chosen by the company for my talent. First the director, now they're making someone they scouted fight. The company valued the latent talent of a soldier that dwells within me. So I fight with that strength. That's how I prove that I'm alive. A bunch of outsiders that dropped out of society wouldn't understand how I choose to live my life. Allow me to show you, plebs, my soul, my pride, my fight! Wow, I don't believe this guy. He just insulted all of us. Now then, Roni, I'll let you take it from here. She's trying to run? Just let her. We've got other fish to fry right now. They're attacking. We'll hit back. Simple as that. Now you're talking my language. I don't know what kind of outfit you work for, but you just screwed up big time. You'll regret those words soon enough. Here goes! The company and I will give our stalled out era the kickstart it needs. Wow, someone's full of himself. Alright, simple objective, defeat all enemies. Arcadia is defeated. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Defeat all enemies. Lovely. Okay. Hey Doomington, how you going? Just have a quick old drink. Nice having something simple like that. Alright, so, for our SR point, we need to defeat 3 enemies in the same turn during a player phase with 1 ally unit. Our Tech P bonus is fairly simple, defeat Roni with the Tyrannado. Don't remember Cowboy Bebop ever having a mecha episode. That's the thing, it didn't. But that's fine. We've got ourselves a jet. The Swordfish too. But then again, we've got our Captain Harlock as well, which is also not a mecha series. And in SRWV, we had Space Battleship Yamato, which is also not a mecha series. But it's alright. And we've got these guys over there, the EBIT Betas, the EBIT Alphas, and the EFAs. Alright. These guys are all AI controlled, eh? Yeah, alright. Well, let's start moving the crew in, shall we? Alright. What supporters do we have, by the way? Backing, assist, and charge. Okay. Let's have some of the slower people on board here. Sort of made a slight mistake. Not too big of a mistake, but they should have been lined up that side, I guess. You should be fine. You might be able to sort of get around as well. Maybe. You get on board. You've got pretty good movement. Okay. Let's start moving in some of these characters. There. Go there. Sure, why not? Free XP. Does your SP go below 100 though? Ooh, yes it does. Let's reduce everyone's. Oh well. You go here. Yeah, that's fine. There. And... Okay. So, let's end our phase and proceed. Oh, you're in range, huh? Well, open fire. Right, looks like we've got our ad break. That's going to take a brief pause here, and we will be back in a few minutes. Okay? See you shortly. Alright, I've returned. Let's see what our battles bring us, shall we? said post-movement attack really close range, or do they have no post-movement attack? We'll have to check that out, won't we? Not that it really matters, but I'm just curious. Yeah, they've designed a ship mech. Alright, that one's post-movement. These guys are just sort of like artillery boys. Gotcha. Alright. Now then... let's fire a shot that way, and then we'll move forward.
敵は正面から向かってきます。
いい度胸をしている。相手になるぞ。
年を四方は任せる。四方発射。
Given that this scenario is called Stargate, I wonder if that's related to the treasure that they're looking for. Suppose we'll find out, obviously, but... Food for thought. Okay. You move there. Anyone with like a command aura? These guys are actually highly evasive, aren't they? So we'll do that. So you can sort of get some shots in there. I don't think we've got anyone with a command aura. Captain Harlock doesn't have a command aura because he's got a battleship. He's not a commander. He's a freaking pirate captain. But that's how the brownie fired. That's annoying. I do like having a nice command aura, and that's one of the good things about LaRouche. He's got a really good command aura. Not in this game, but he was in the previous one, and he's been in the 30 and Y as well. I haven't played Y yet. I do want to, but I also want to do it on stream, and obviously I'm doing this first, so... Besides, by the time I sort of finish this, there'll be more DLC out for Y, I imagine, so I'll be able to play the full thing all at once. That's how I'm thinking of it anyway. Just take a hit. Noble Gundam's reasonably tough. Oh, you're fine, don't worry about it. Alright. Don't you have, oh no, you don't have Lucky Star. some reason I thought you had Lucky Star. I guess we just got mixed up with your other ability. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, let's throw down a Bless. And you might be able to get a level out of this. Shame we don't have any cheer. Would have been good to boost your level up a little bit. But we will just do what we can. Okay. Probably transform back. Let's get some hits in on you. Go for that. Like, my thinking was you are a little bit forward, so you might be able to get some more benefit out of the bullseye. But we're also going to be deploying a bunch of people off of the battleship, and they're going to be pretty far forward as well, so I don't necessarily know how many people Ryoma is going to be able to target. Yeah, just fire that for me. Can probably... yeah, sure, go with that.
つくづく運がないね、あんたも。遅いぜ。もらった。
That's a solo hit. Okay, so we should dodge this unless we get pupilly XCOM'd.
どうした？ちゃんと狙えよ。
We can go there. Deal with that.
機械じゃスパーリング相手にもなりゃしねえ。
Football!
倒れちまいな。オラオラシュート。
I suppose boxing, but whatever. He looks like a football tackle though.
ち合う資格はあるようだな。
奴は俺が叩く。戦争の道具を叩く。
心なき機械の力なぞただの暴力に過ぎん。覚悟してもらおう。
俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめとただろき叫ぶ。バークレッツゴートピカー。
Started playing a new mobile game recently called Heaven Burns Red. I say new, but it's been out for like a year or so in English, longer in Japanese, but it's not available in Australia, unfortunately. But I'm quite enjoying it so far. It is available if you download it on PC, so that's how I'm sort of playing it. And yeah, like I'm quite enjoying it. Gameplay is fairly basic, but it is by key. So if you're familiar with like Clanad or Angel Beats or anything, it's got some good music, very funny moments with the characters. Apparently, it's supposed to get quite dramatic later on, which I mean, being something by key, you would expect it to. But at the moment, like I'm really enjoying the humor of the game because the main character, she's a huge troll and idiot, and I really like her. She's a lot of fun, and having a good main character is always a big draw for me. Ba-bum. Ba-bum. So definitely recommend checking it out. They're actually doing an Angel Beats collab event right now. It's almost over, unfortunately, so I've kind of missed it. But like, I'm sort of like going through it at the moment, which and it's nice getting to see the Angel Beats characters again. It plays the Girls Dead Monster songs in the middle of battle as well, which is great because I really like the girls demo music. So yeah, I'm just sort of plugging along with that in my free time to try and do as much of that before the event ends. Alright, let's move up there. Late Date Alive or the Hatsune Miku one? Alright, interesting. I didn't know that about the Miku one. Any reason why you can't play it? If if the reason is because they're out of region, like, but still in English, you can get around that with Qoo app, which is a QOO app. I don't know if you can get that on like Apple devices or anything like that. Time commitments. Yeah, absolutely understand that. Like, I can't say that I've got enough time to be playing Heaven Burns Red or anything like that. But like, as I said, like, really enjoying the characters of it. So I'm going to play as much of it as I can before I realize that I don't have enough time. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll stick with it. We'll see what happens. I believe Angel Beats did get a visual novel in the end. Like, it was very delayed, but I think it did finally come out. Take this one down. Let's throw that on. Was supposed to be episodic, or have a sequel, huh? As long as I got something, right? I quite like Angel Beats. Only has 2 routes. Oh, Q-type level improved, that's good. What's your level? Alright, you can just do some damage to some of these guys, I think. Give him the people's elbow. Continue sending people out, please. He's fine. Alright, so I've got this crew here now. I've not got a lot of upgrades actually, so I might keep back a little bit. I want to try and get the kill on you, perhaps? Sure.
機械なんからオイラにかなうもんか。
I super care if we miss. We hit, so it doesn't matter, but yeah. With that,
騎士の剣を受けてもらいましょう。
yeah, just been thinking about how I want to go about getting our SR point, and there's a couple of ways we can do that. Well, three really. One is by getting enough EXC on people to be able to do 2 multi-attacks. Another is via map attacks. Now that's I think that's just really sort of George over here, so I don't think that's got the best chance. But another one is through support attacks. And Sagiri's got support level 2, and she's also got quite high damage, so that might be our best bet. So likely I'll be moving her fairly far forward in order to put her in a good position to provide support attacks for people, get the kills, and then get our 3 kills that way. So that's what I will be doing. Okay, Bolt Gundam. Let's just do that. It's fine.
ただの機械が俺の相手になると思うなよ。一気に勝負をつける。おりゃ。
He's fine. Okay, that's everyone there. Alright, Sagiri. So that puts you in a good position. Now, do what? I might actually snipe the kill. That way that'll give you some EXC. I would potentially do a combo. I'll be able to get them good. Now, as I said before, we do have to do this in the player phase, so we can't just counter-attack them to death. And Akito's got the right counter for these guys, because those are beam attacks, and I think the barrier, his barrier is particularly good against them. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I expected. That's fine though. There, eh? If you're getting attacked more, then I might want to do that sooner rather than later. No support. You can tank a hit, I think. Sort of want to double check the map as well to make sure you're not sort of depriving other people who might need it more. I could have checked the map there anyway, but it's still a moment to look at that. He can tank it. He's tough. See? Okay. We'll take another hit there. Don't recall if you've got potential. I feel like all of the G-Fighter characters do, but I don't recall for certain. we'll go there. Okay, yep, alright. George is a little bit more fragile, but that's okay. Should probably watch Gunsword at some point. It does seem like it'd be rather entertaining. At least from how it is in Super Robot Wars. Oh, that's another hit. He's fine. Okay, here is, do you want to trust or faith? I think would foresee a bit more expensive. We'll do that then. It'll keep up his SP so that he can keep focus on, is my thinking at least. It does look like he has a little bit of potential given the accuracy of this guy's attack went down. The company's got their eye on you and your mech. Yeah, so I hear. I'm not interested though. See, this is the problem with paper-pushing office ladies. You're just a consumer that fritters away your time with no productivity. Excuse me? Do you think a paper-pushing office lady would be out fighting in a mobile weapon with a bunch of space pirates? Oh, well. You're not a kid. Don't be so quick to spout the latest buzzword you learned. Shut up! Shut up! Ma'am? I think this boy is only acting arrogant because he's consumed with a huge inferiority complex. Shut up! Touched a nerve there, huh? How sad can you get? No wonder they call you Miss Straight and Meltdown, Meryl. Rainy? Sorry, ma'am. Hey, don't just do a bunch of banter and leave me out of it. I'm sorry, what? Did you want to join our team, kiddo? You're pissing me off! And just so we're clear, I've got BTX's good name riding on me. If I lost to a man-child like you, I'd never call myself Sagiri Sakurai again.
盾にする気かよ。
And you're the one who volunteered to be my shield.
まだまだ動ける。でもダンも
先輩と私と
特務参加みんなのボーナスのために。
おすすめをください、メリルさん。
ナミ、ここはストライカーよ。いいところ見せるわよ。
俺を倒したければ全身全霊をかけろ。
I think we're fine. My blood is boiling now! You guys get my juices flowing! Freezing! Give it up, plebs! Nothing you do will help you stand a chance against me and the company. I don't think so. We never yield to people like you. Stupidity can be a crime in and of itself. You refuse to accept reality? If anyone here is stupid, it's you. Let it go, Raimi. Man, I can't stand that man. Now, see here, Raimi. You're a grown adult. You can't engage in arguments with kids. You just call me a kid? Don't insult me! I'm someone powerful. Get it? The company gave me the power to kickstart the times that we live in. The times that we live in, huh? Get through your heads, plebs. The Earth is done for. Hope and justice are dead. There is no future in the Twilight Age. That's why I fight. Grasp the future with my own strength. Oh, I'm off it. Meryl? Twilight Age, my foot. You don't get to just say that and expect it to go unchallenged. Human science is still advancing. Even when we fail and falter along the way, we still keep moving forward. I know people who stake their lives on that. And here you are, all talk, acting like you have the answers to life's problems. I won't let you invalidate their pride. Yikes, that kid really set Meryl off. Excuse me? You're calling me old talk? Your talk is cheap. Sounds to me like the only way you can find yourself is by making bold statements and doing a bunch of posturing. Long story short, you've got issues, man. Yeah, he's basically like the poster child of like a white guy alienment, like been promised the world and received nothing, and is lashing out at everything around him without guidance, and a shady corporation has basically like ensnared him and told him that yes, he is special. It's everyone else who's at fault, and he's sort of like going from there. And it's rough. Like the world is absolutely not perfect, but like you just got to try and get through as best you can, and sort of like lift up the people who are around you, rather than just sort of like stew on it and like treat everything like you're being persecuted against, specifically like yourself. But yeah, the reason why the world is like this is because of capitalism, and capitalism fucking sucks. Fucking rich people. Anyway, do you want to play children's games? Play them at home. Shut up! Shut up, plebs! The company gave me this ephas because they appreciated my strength. Only a scrub would fool himself into thinking that his machine strength is a representation of his own strength. Grown-ups have better things to do than spend time on a child parroting someone else's words and putting on a show of empty bravado. The fact that the company scouted someone like that speaks volumes about them. How dare you! How dare you! And now your only fallback is emotional outbursts. That's because you lack real experience. I suggest you take that as a life lesson and just go home. Yeah, okay, well, it's our turn now. And I guess we're going to kick this kid's ass. Alright, so let's move through here. And yeah, let's start engaging. Okay, so that one there, we can get a kill with Sagiri. I don't precisely want to be getting more kills with Sagiri because she's got enough. But that's what our SR point calls for, so that's what I'm going to do.
TND
承認します。
TND スタート。
そこから一歩も進ませないから。ストライカーはランスモードでフィニッシュ行くわよ。
Hurt them! Hurt them! Okay, there's a kill for you. Sorry, there's a level for you. You can get the kill, obviously. Next up, I'll get you in range. Ah, here we go. Are you able to kill these guys on your own is the question. No, you can't. Good. Okay, so save there. Use intuition. Attack this one. Sagiri, you pick up the kill.
機械なんかがオイラにかなうもんか。目にも止まらぬ早技でござい。
ありがとう。あとはこっちでやるから。いただくわよ。
And that will be your second in this phase. And now, you just need one more. Might have to look into a deck consolidation plan. Yeah, definitely talk with someone who knows more about this sort of thing. There's definitely got to be something out there, because like people get into that sort of situation all the time, right? Okay. Alright. Right, so you can... You've got your own support attack, so you do that.
残業はノーサンキューだからね。
Overtime does indeed suck.
ランチャー射出しますメリルさんのおすすめを使います
これは頑張らないとね。
Didn't even need the support attack there. Okay, there you go. And that's the SR point, I guess. Maybe there's no unique dialogue for that one? Oh well, fair enough. Usually there is, so that's why I was looking to get it. Yeah, good night, Kuro. Sleep well. Okay, you don't have a game for yourself. That's fine.
無人機が相手ならば動きにパターンがあるはずだ。年を司法は任せる。司法発射。
You got that low HP.
また KO 記録が伸びちまうな。燃えろ俺の拳よ。バーニングパンチ。
Got a gorilla chest. That's not American. See my vest, see my vest, see my vest. Made from real gorilla chest. See this hat was my cat. Alright. We can do that.
ガツンとかましてやるからねそれでとどめよノーベルラッフ
You?
機械なんぞに遅れを取るか。バトルウィング。東は知れば。
Alright,
ママ見ててね。
A little bit inaccurate, but we'll see how things go. Go.
とどめの一差し。はあ。着地も決まった。
Let's go for a decent hit on you. Do what we can.
人操作の機械には因縁がある。見るか。そこ。足を示してる場合じゃない。
Still think that's a silly attack. It looks flashy, but like all these beams going in different directions is just not practical. Can't get a kill on that one at least. Sure.
バラの騎士の名にかけていざ美しきバラの舞を今ローゼス・スクリーマー
Got them both. Lovely. Why does George get funnels? Because France. There's something about France and funnels? Wizard? Funnel cake? I don't think that's a French thing. Let's repair you. You're quite hurt. Entirely non sequitur justification. You know what? That's fair enough. End of the day, this is a cartoon, and cartoons don't have to make sense. Do anything here? I think so. Go there. You go there. Oh, that's, yeah, there we go. Do that. Let's attack here, and then we'll put assist on next round, I think. This one's fast. But as long as I've got my Evez, battles are not games. I never really got that far. I had it in my head that the hero, the protagonist, would always come out on top. What are you going on about? Get lost. You're getting on my nerves.
機会は逃さない。フィールド出力なんて仕掛ける。
Peter, my poor boy. Look at how they've massacred my boy.
砕けろ。面白くなってきたじゃないか。神にいいのに悪には報いよ。エネルギー充填 200%。
And we've got our ad break right now. So take a brief pause here, and we will be back in a couple of minutes, okay? I want to see how much damage this does. Plus we got the shield up and all. Well, still does a fair bit of damage. Alright, be right back.
フィールドを抜けたか。
Alright, we're back. Got ourselves a level up for Akito. And let's continue our offensive down this way, shall we? Yeah, let's get a bullseye up over there. No dialogue for them, unfortunately. Do have a unique conversation there, though, with in regards to being scouted.
俺たちが真の勇者かどうか
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, unite!
お楽しみはこれからだ。エルドラファイト GO! アミーゴ弾丸ボンバディオイグニッシャ
A little bit sad that the lady that they had in their crew passed away from old age, because it would be cool to have a grandma being all hot-blooded and like super robot like protagonisty in that. So everyone knows you don't mess with grandma.
カルロスはまだ起きないか。ジョー、まだピンチというわけじゃないか。
Okay. We're not quite there. Well, with Alan B, she totally would be a hot-blooded wolf. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm disappointed that she passed away off screen. Obviously, I know this is a like gun sword, so they can't exactly change it in this, but I can still express my disappointment that that she's not around. Let's have you go. Go there. Should we even have you? Yeah, a little bit further away, a little bit more defensive. You can throw this down on yourself or further. Okay. Hey, cowboy! You aren't fit for the company, so get ready to be eliminated! Yeesh. He just got insulted big time. Just ignore him. He's a little baby with no idea how harsh the world can be. On the other hand, being part of being an adult is teaching kids that it's a cruel world out there. Besides, if we take this kid out, he's gotta be worth some big bucks. It's always money, money, money with you guys! Shameless can you get? Know who talks like that? Kids that let money do the talking for them.
名刺代わりにこいつで挨拶だ。仕事しろ仕事。遅いぜ。思ったよりも揺れるんだな。
俺は逃げる獲物を追うハンターだ。俺の命をかける。これが魂の一撃だ。
気にすんな。相手が悪かっただけさ。
He'll issue. Alright. So that leaves you. This must be an armor! I'll strike down that old relic! Hey, kid, you're in my way. You dare to mock Rhodey Marduk? I said, you're in my way!
悪いが誰かの下で働くなんてまっぴらごめんだ。
We passed all deadlines.
俺は逃げる獲物を追うハンターだ。俺の命かける。
The thing is, Roni, most predators are quite unsuccessful. Alright, we've got our shoot down there. And you know what? We're going to activate bravery to give ourselves valor, because why the hell not? We are going to throw bless down on ourselves, because we want to get paid for this job. Sadly don't have any cheer or anything, but yeah, it's fine. And you know what? We're just gonna rub it in on him. Ah, I ran out. Hold on, hold on. I think that's everything now. Yep. 81 morale. Well, we just finished bullying a little kid. All right. Yeah, everything's good there. Okay. He's not a little kid, but he's a fucking teenager or something, so that's close enough.
承認します。
そこから一歩も進ませないから。ストライカーはナイスモードでフィニッシュ行くわよ。いっけー。やっぱり俺には無理だったんだ。
Damn straight, Ada. And also... Nyum. No way! The word defeat isn't in my vocabulary! You even go out like a scrub. Quick, bail out! Otherwise you'll get blown away when your machine explodes. But I can't do anything right. Nobody ever appreciates me. Even if I did live on, what good would come of it? Cupid, there's no greater good than living another day. Ah! That poor guy. Don't worry, Meryl. The boy bailed out in one piece. That's good. It would have been downright sad for him to go out looking down on society the way he was. I don't know what led to him signing on with the company, but I pray that one day he'll have the kind of hope and pride that you do, Meryl. That's right, kid. This world and mankind are far from finished, okay? And I want chat to think about that as well. Like, this world does look quite grimdark at the moment, but it is far from finished. Try to avoid engaging in doomerism, and do something positive in your life. Like, even if the big things suck, you can help out with the small things. All enemy forces are confirmed to be destroyed. Goodness gracious! What a time we live in! Our businesses pack so much firepower these days. It would be gosh to say, no, you. But I must say that your group is quite formidable, having bested that very firepower. Rudy! That battleship! The one that backed the colony drop. Heads up, guys. I'm picking up some heavy energy readings from that ship. Now it's attacking us, huh? What's going on here? Is this where we get isekai'd? Seems like Super Robot Wars is doing a lot of isekai these days, and this mission was called Stargate, after all. We've got problems here, Harlock. The space is bending. Is that a company weapon? I'll grant that you're all strong. We fully appreciate that fact. And that's why we're going to enlighten you as to where that strength of yours should be applied. Have a nice trip! Where are we? Did she send us to Mars or something? No, actually. I did a check, but this planet isn't even in our solar system. Wait, what? An unfamiliar planet, huh? Well, I guess this is, how we end up getting, like, Votons and all that, considering they definitely weren't, fighting on Earth. Alright. Increase any pilot's maximum SP to 120 or greater. Get SP collected for purchase at the side plan. Reduce the morale of any enemy pilot on the map below 90. Get a vitality down for purchase. Lovely. Alright, so let's save the game here. Let's go over here. Okay, everybody. Miss Sakurai and I will be attending the situation review meeting. All the rest of you, gather data on our surroundings and find out as much as you can about where we are. Will do. Oh, and Meryl? You rocked out there today. Why? Thank you, ma'am. We'll be going now. Ah, man, Meryl's falling in love. You can take it from here. Ma'am. Goodness. Look at the way Meryl's fawning. I'm doing no such thing. Now, time to get cracking on analyzing all that combat and environmental data. After destroying those company machines, I'm going to get a good 100 TAC-P worth of combat data from the Tyrannator. Sure thing. In that case, I'll get the data on our surroundings. We're out here in God knows where, but we've still got jobs to do. Agreed. We'd better be ready for the worst, too. I can only think of one treasure the company would be after. If it's what I think it is, then... Raimi, you've got information we don't have, and I would appreciate having that information. Alright. So, sub-orders. Let's get our score in. Spike, Van, Domon, Allenby, Priscilla, and Akito. Yes. And Pet P. Hayato Musashi. Ooh, hold on. let's do that. I guess I don't like it when the Getter crew level up in different ways. It just doesn't feel right. Go. So, customization time. We don't have too much this time. That's okay. Oh, next sortie is 10 mechs, huh? Alright, so we're not going to be able to deploy... Alright. Got them going. Just, level you up like that. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Level up your weapons a bit. Ah, damn it. Do that. Okay. We didn't get any power parts that mission, did we? We got a land module apparently. That might come in handy for someone. Sure, why not? As for skills... Yeah, giving you that. That's all good. Okay, let's... give you that for the sake of it. And... okay, you got your potential up. So do you... Can you get your potential up? Just realised I've got some parameters that I can sort of give out to people too. I'll give you like a defense one, but... okay, that's fine. What have I done for you? I'll give you hit up. So you seemed a little bit inaccurate. Close quarters and hit. Sure. I could have given you a hit up. Oh well. Security, let's give you a skill up. And a range up. And an evade up. Why not? Okay. That's that then. I've organized that. We spent just about everything. Could spend a bit more, but You know what? Let's go, shall we? Arcadia Bridge. So, as you can see from the data, our present location is not on any planet in the Earth's solar system. I wouldn't want people getting their hopes up unduly, so I'll be blunt. We're more than likely not even in the Milky Way galaxy anymore. Seriously? That's kinda hard to swallow, no offense. None taken. I'm still reeling from the possibility myself. I don't know, Tochiro. Looks to me like you're getting a kick out of this. While it wasn't by design, we're now as far away from home as any Earthling's ever been. When you put it that way, kinda stirs something in me. Right? I'm more excited than afraid. I mean, I would be worried about food. I don't know if your ship has like greenhouses or anything like that, but if it doesn't, then good luck finding something that people are able to eat. Youth. Yeah! The people may have forgotten the spirit of adventure, but we never have! Just remember, this isn't all fun and games. Arcadia is fully stocked with self... awesome, then we're good. Yeah, I did think if it was possible, given the Arcadia is like a long-range vessel and a pirate ship, but I didn't want to make that assumption. So at least we're not at risk of starving to death. That's good. Yeah, we've got unfinished business back on Earth. And we even make it back. That's a tall order, even for the Arcadia's warp drive. Wait. Back up. This boat can warp? Ship, actually. Boson jumps, humanity's hyperspace travel on par with spatial alternation travel, dimensional wave, superstring, excitation, degeneracy radius, jumping gravitational wave faster than light travel. That lost its value when man gave up on outer space. Also, that was a lot of words. So what? The Arcadia is cobbled together from every bit of human science and technology I could cram in. It's my masterpiece. I planned on using it to sail the Sea of Stars one of these days, and now here it is in a whole other galaxy. Even for the Arcadia, warping isn't possible without an accurate star chart. I'm also concerned about the company, considering they whisked us all the way out here. What the hell is their deal? Well, if you can't solve something by thinking about it, might as well forget about it. I say our first priority is making it back to Earth. More to the point, making it back alive. I'm good with that. We'll need basic survival supplies, materials to repair the Arcadia's damage, and most of all, intel. That's great and all, but this isn't our solar system. There's gotta be all aliens around here, right? How are we supposed to communicate? No worries there. I've got just the thing for that. A universal translator. We have to have the other party's language already in our databanks in order to understand it? That's why I've got it set to Space Common, an old language Lamine used to speak. What is Space Common? There are many different races in our universe. You would call them aliens. Space Common is a language system devised to facilitate communication between all the different races. It may have some variances in other galaxies, but it should suffice for any interstellar civilization that's made outside contact. Man, space is so much more vast than most of us could ever imagine. Mine. Okay, thank you. Thank you, wizard. Earthlings are just big fish in a small pond, huh? Our unmanned recon drones have picked up residences for a race of people very similar to Earthlings. This is pure conjecture, but it's possible that their civilization is comparable to ours. If their civilization really is comparable, then maybe their thought processes are too. Well, as long as we've got this universal translator, talking shouldn't be out of the question. There's only one way to know for sure. That's to get out there and try. Alright, let's get some intel then. Can't be too careful with these things. You should take along someone who can fight. Sakurai? I know, sir. I'm not the strongest person out there, but I have as much curiosity as anyone. I'm going out on a field survey to look into opening new markets. I'll try not to slow the others down. About that, I'd like you to take Raimi along with you. Wouldn't that be dangerous? You must always be prepared for the worst, of course. It will be your job to protect her, as her boss. She has the power of every girl falls for her. She really does. Like, 100%. I sort of mentioned this before, but I'm playing Heaven Burns Red at the moment. And the main character in that is a little bit like a stupider version of Sagiri, in that she's a useless lesbian who's like flirting with all the girls and having them fall for her and stuff, despite her stupidity. She's great. I like her. Ruka's great. Anyway, understood. I'll take good care of Raimi. I wonder if they'll ever make an anime for Heaven Burns Red, considering Key is responsible. Oh, Planet Melkia! There we go. We're into Votoms now. Arkoba City. I don't think we ever went to Planet Melkia though in Votoms. Like it was always on like outskirts planets, unless they sort of like went there in one of the like supplemental material or anything. Okay, people, enjoy your stay in Arkoba. Thanks for bringing us here. So, that guy was an alien, right? Sure was. Being able to talk perfectly normal with aliens is just incredible. Damn, we're good. We finally achieved communication with an alien race. I don't know about that. All the people around here look like grizzled old guys. They don't really scream alien to me. Yeah, feels more like we've come to some backwater gambling den. Hey, beats dealing with glorified octopi. The fact that I got that reference makes me feel old. Poor Jet. Their milieu and civilization don't seem overly different from our own. This area looks like it's seen better days. Might have been a war zone at one point. As much as I hate to admit it, this place was made for outlaws like us. The Votoms universe is shit. I can't help but wonder if that's the reason the company sent us here. Would mean that they knew all about this place already. The company's angle. What's wrong, girlie? Down on your luck? I could hook you up with a nice job. One where you can earn a ton in a single night. Sorry guys. She's not exactly the streetwise type. How about you, lady? I bet you'd be a big hit. I don't think you could afford me. Yeesh. Oh, the pretty ones are always the gold diggers. Ah, they're fine at first, but I know their type. They get wrinkled up real fast. Dealing with sexist pigs is not how I would have pictured my first experience at a place far beyond the Milky Way. I'm sorry, ma'am. That was my fault. No, absolutely not, Raimi. That was not your fault. Those guys are just shit, okay? It's all good. Just stick close to me, Raimi. Universal Translator won't help you when dealing with larger crowds. Yes, ma'am. Let's go for!
Hey, you guys! Heads up!
Anyway, Gotho is the Black Marketeer used to make a living in the underbelly of Udo City. Perhaps because of his trade, he has a good eye for people. Proactive, he recognized Chirico's skills as the real deal and tried to make a quick buck off of him. Money is always foremost on his mind, but no one can bring themselves to hate his kindness untouched by cruelty and how he likes looking after people. He did business selling to mercenaries in Kuman's conflict areas, personally procuring weapons and ammunitions in his usual fashion. He soon rose to a position of influence within Assemble EX-10. As soon as Chirico arrived in Kuman, he was suspected of being a spy, but survived without any problems by being at Gotho's side. After Kuman Kingdom's collapse, they reunited on planet Sunza. He was further swept up in the secrets behind Chirico and joined him on his journey till the very end. Alright, so look, it sounds like we're taking place sort of like midway through Votoms, I guess, if this is post-fall of the Kuman Kingdom. It's unfortunate. I thought the Kuman arc was my favorite arc in Votoms. I really liked that Vietnam War style conflict there. Man? Eek! Don't just stand out there like a jackass. Someone could have gotten killed. Hey! I saw you run into Sagiri on purpose. You trying to start something and make him pay up? You mean make her pay up? I guess they forgot to do that for different characters or something. I guess every planet's got scumbags like these. Back off, guys. You don't want any trouble. Bunch of wusses. I could take any of you guys. Now, let's not cause any fuss. Go easy on the guy and let it go. Fine, whatever. Thanks for the warning, Raimi. I've seriously been run down there. Actually, it was the man over there who shouted heads up first. Wait, you mean you understood what he said? Well, it was context clues. Wow, Raimi, you've got good instincts. Oh, that was your bad luck, guys. Oh, he was out of sorts after losing his match today. What kind of match are we talking? Battling, buddy! It's Vanilla Vata. Alright, the Black Marketeer, whose stronghold used to be Udo City. Even while operating in the crumbling underbelly of the city, he always had a smile on his face. He ran the Phantom Club bar after wandering to Kuman, where his good manners earned him more than enough repeat customers. The mercenaries also came as customers, helping his bar prosper. Formerly an Air Force pilot, he excels at flying helicopters. He joined the mercenaries after his bar was burnt down in the fighting, flying helicopters and acting as a liaison in battle. He first got to know Chirico in Udo City to make money off him, but eventually became one of his irreplaceable friends along with Gotho and Kokona. He continues to support Chirico despite constantly complaining. The bar's name was also chosen as a sign to Chirico. Through interactions with Kokona, they gradually fell in love with each other. After Kuman Kingdom's collapse, they reunited on planet Sunza, who was further swept up in the secrets behind Chiriko, and joined him on his journey to the very end. So I guess we don't have a helicopter vanilla to provide support in this game, but a helicopter would not be very useful, shall we say. Battling. What? You've never heard of it? It's Kokona! I actually like how she's drawn here. They've done a good job adapting Kokona for Super Robot Wars. Shame she doesn't have some of her more exaggerated expressions, though. Anyway, the war author who used to roam the streets of Udo City. Usually tomboyish and stubborn, her face sometimes slips into sadness at losing both parents in the war. Even while chiding each other, she often operates with Gotho and Vanilla as the rugged trio. Even after wandering to Kuman, they continue as the insufferable but inseparable trio. She worked as a singer at the Phantom Club bar set up by the other two. She fell in love at first sight with Chiriko and is always looking for opportunities to get close to him, but he pays no heed. Eventually, she and Vanilla fall in love with each other. After Kuman Kingdom's collapse, they reunite on planet Sunza. Swept up in the secret behind Chiriko, joining them on the journey. Most fun is when the player is a fan of the series and just dives in to see how the game incorporates. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm really interested in seeing how they do Votoms. Like, they had Votoms in SRW 30, but that was as DLC, and also it was like not set in the anime itself or anything. So having Votoms in this is and it's like being like during the anime itself, it looks like, even if it's not at the start of the anime, is definitely something that I've been looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to getting Chiriko as well in this. He would be a good target for the cartridge. Because if I recall right, in SRW 30, he's a very ammo-based character. So he's probably going to be ammo-based in this as well. So, okay, cool. That's where AT pilots down on their luck fight each other while the audience makes bets. Wait, AT? Do you guys live in caves or something? Who doesn't know what an AT is? Sorry, sir. It's our first time coming to a major urban center like this one. You're calling Arkoba a major urban center? You must really be from the sticks. All of you look so wide-eyed. Well, you can always turn to me if you ever need a hand. I'm a battling promoter, so my faces are pretty well known around these parts. In that case, could you tell me more about battling? I don't have time for this crap. Just play along and get some good intel from these guys. If he's a bookie, he might know how we could make a quick buck too. I mean, you don't have any of the local space bucks or anything like that, so it's going to be hard to bet, I guess. Although, given battling, and you guys all have a bunch of robots, right? You could probably get in there as gladiators. We could use some money to repair the Arcadia. This could be a golden opportunity. If you're interested in battling, I take it that means you want to make a buck? More or less, yeah. In that case, how'd you like to help me out? I'm willing to pay, of course. That'll depend on the offer. Then, how about we all have a seat and talk? The name's Gotho. These are my assistants, Vanilla and Kokona. We prefer to be called joint managers. I don't know how useful these guys will be. I'm not cut out for promoting, but fighting, I'm your man. Great! Then I've got just the job for you. Scenario 17! Battling. It also sounds like a baby bat. Battling. Like a zergling. It's the moment you've all been waiting for! A battle royale featuring every AT pilot in Arkoba's city limits. Now, allow me to introduce some special guests, here courtesy of yours truly. They're piloting cutting-edge ATs developed on the planet Arcadia. Damn, that red one's freaking huge! What is that thing? A warship with arms and legs? Yeah, because the ATs and Votoms are really fucking tiny. Like, you could almost call them power armor with how small they are. A person with a bazooka is a threat to an AT. That's how small they are. So freaking having like the Getter and like a Gundam go up against ATs is well, that's something, shall we say. He said ATs were supposed to be around 4 meters tall. I guess passing Getter off as an AT is kinda stretching it. Okay, a G Gundam isn't like that tall, but it's still taller than an AT. Like, it's more than twice its size if I'm getting them right. A Shin Getter, yes, absolutely, that's frickin' super robot size. That is fucking huge. That's probably going to be the one that they're talking about, but even still, there weren't anything on the size of a Gundam, like 10, 20 meters tall or anything in Votoms or anything. Hey, boss! The audience is booing! Oh, that's bad. We have a riot on our hands. Okay, fine. Pull Ryoma back. 16 meters. Yep, that's still pretty big. That's a bit of a shame that they're calling Ryoma back. Because like, that would be cool, like having Ryoma as like a one versus like many sort of AT fight, right? Okay, yeah, they can get away with that more, certainly, but it's still very big. Yeah, this is about what I expected. Well, Ryoma wanted some action. Damn it. Fine. It's all you, Domon. Will Domon be okay by himself? It could be tough. We've got no idea what his opponents are capable of. Oh god, I wonder if we're fighting against Chiriko here. It's not too late to call for backup from the Arcadia. I guess I'm up. Then? What's up with that guy? Alright then. It's showtime. What the hell? Ah! It's Van's armor. Now, hold on just a minute. How did his armor get here when we don't even know what galaxy we're in? Big O! Big O! Big O!
Wake up! Come!
It's alright, that's magic. The audience is going wild! Yeah. Oh, now that's a treat! Someone's coming out to see battling is totally worth the price of admission! Can't wait to see that thing go up against some ATs! Oh man, this is pure gold! Oh, after that exciting twist, who's ready to place some bets? Did you just... When I call it, it comes. That's just how Dan works. Next up, Arkoba's local AT pilots. So, those are ATs. Our job is to make sure the green three-eyed one and the crested one win the fight. Oh, alright. I guess that's a team battle, so I guess we are on Chiriko's side. We're not fighting against Chiriko. Ah, I get it. Those two must be the ones working for Gotho. He said they're good enough that they shouldn't need the help. Shouldn't need the help. But he wanted some insurance anyway. So long as those two win, the bookie makes a killing. Watch yourself, Van. You think I'm in any danger from those puny little things? Sure, we're bigger than they are. But every pilot in those things is a seasoned veteran. The betting is now closed! Time to start the battle! You can do it, Chiriko! Yep, that's Chiriko right there.
俺の戦いはまだ終わらない。お前とは立て込んだ時ばかり出会うようだ。冗談はなしだ。俺はクソ真面目な男だ。ティアナー！俺の戦いはまだ終わらない。
AT pilot formerly with Gilgamesh faction's Melkia forces. He holds the rank of Sergeant Major. He grew up basking in the flames of the battlefield, living right next to Death's Door. Though extremely taciturn and unsociable, has extraordinary skill with the AT. He also has a discerning eye, is decisive in situations, and has exceptional physical abilities. He's basically an 80s action hero. It can be said that he has all combat-related abilities, from repairing an AT with scrap parts to writing a combat program in one night. Blessed with superhuman abilities, he has incredible luck even in the face of death, and recovers 3 times faster than the regular man. Yeah, it's because his blood is red, and everyone knows that red blood heals 3 times faster. His abilities were recognized, and he was chosen to join the Red Shoulders. That's more red, so. Thereafter, coming under the command of Iran Paleson. However, his superhuman abilities only bred fear in Paleson's heart, causing him to go after his life. Surviving various battles, he participated in the assault on asteroid Lido towards the end of the Centennial War. He encountered a certain elementary object during the operation. I just heard something outside. I think got an ad quote. Hold on, I'll do that for you. There you go. I think I'm going to set it to moderators. But like honestly, if any regular wants to add a quote or anything like that, just bring it up, and either myself or one of the mods on duty will be able to do that for you. Alright, where was I? Yeah, encountered a certain elementary object during the operation, thereafter entwining his fate with trouble on scales hitherto unimagined. He meets the elementary object Viana again in Udo City, and his heart that has only known war gradually changes. After Udo's collapse, he wandered to Kuman Kingdom and planet Sunza, living every day in battle. He rescued Viana after she was captured by the Covert Society. The battle to protect her gradually becomes a search for the secrets behind his existence. All that fighting was actually orchestrated by Wiseman, who controls Astragius from the shadows. Chiriko was chosen as the successor due to his superhuman abilities, and everything that transpired was actually a test. Alright, so maybe this is post-anime? Though, like, Chiriko did get frozen after that, so... Yeah. Refusing to be controlled, he pretended to accept the role as successor. He then crushed Wise Man's vitals concealed within the Quentian ruins, effectively ending his life. Thereafter, he dreamed of a world without war and lapsed into a deep slumber with Diana. And so maybe we're not doing any of the anime stories, which is why we're on Melt here. So, oh, that's fine. We'll see what happens. Oh, and we got Shaco. Nice.
臭いな。あんたは人間のクズだな。交代しろ、キリコ。
I hope we get Fianna though. Like, I definitely want Fianna on my team as well.
臭いな。
Anyway, a mercenary from planet Quent, the planet known for excellent mercenaries. He is proud of this fact and holds his head high. Calm and cool, he doesn't say more than necessary, but each word he says carries weight and commands the attention of everyone in his vicinity. He also holds his contracts as a mercenary, even following reckless orders from Khan Yu. Fucking Khan Yu, that's fucking incompetent. Promoted beyond his area of competence. The lowest superior officer in Assemble EX-10. However, he grew to resent Khan Yu's arrogance and how he views subordinates as mere sacrificial pawns. He couldn't even sacrifice them properly. He displayed his violent side, but Khan Yu used Fianna as a human shield. Calling him human scum, he destroyed the villa's lowest level. He returned to Quent after Kuman Kingdom's collapse and reunited with Chiriko there. He showed him around his hometown and was a warm host. After the final showdown between Chiriko and Wiseman, he generously continued helping in the battle against Neva. He saw Chiriko and Fianna off as they lay down for rest in the cryogenic hibernation capsule. Chiriko. The only way I can make money right now. Sorry to drag you into it, Shaco. It's alright. That's what friends are for. The battling starts now! Good luck out there, everybody! Alright, so, simple conditions over there. Alright, so we're coming up on the end of the stream, but we'll check out our units first. And so I've got a scope dog. We don't have like a red shoulder scope dog or anything. But we have superhuman abilities. All of our sets get a significant increase when HP is below 10%. We have precision attack, extra damage when a crit is triggered, and level 9 potential, and second attack as well. So as we can see, Chiriko is a fucking badass. He wants to have as much crit as possible. He wants to have the armor to be able to get into low HP levels so that he's able to activate his max level precision and superhuman abilities. So, like, we do have, like, an auto heal for all of our characters. That sort of affects things a little bit, makes it harder to get to the 10... It makes it hard to stay in the 10% round, but it also makes them a little bit more durable, I guess. So, yeah, so we've got a scope dog. Yeah, as you can see, it's 3.8 meters tall, 6.3 tons. So this is a small thing. An AT developed by the Gilgamesh army. A classic example, it is an all-purpose unit with customizable parts and numerous available weapons. A large number of this easily manufactured unit has been produced. It is equipped with the basic AT features of later models, like the fixed arm punch on its arms and gliding foil on its legs. Its greatest characteristic is the 3-barrel turret lens, which adapts to various situations by rotating through its standard zoom, wide angle, and macro lenses. I do like the effect of that. It's very satisfying seeing it sort of switch between the lenses. Even if it isn't necessarily practical, I guess. Like, you could think of, like, I suppose more modern mech designs where they wouldn't have something clunky like that or anything. It's like really goes with, like, the dirty universe of Votoms, where it sort of like clicks between the different modes. This model has slightly better battle performance than the regular model, and was part of the Space Battleship X's arsenal. AT stands for Armored Trooper, and often refers to both the unit and its pilot. AT pilots are also called VOTOMs, which stands for Vertical One-Man Tank for Offense and Maneuver. However, since this durability was compromised for ease of production, their pilots have a very low chance of survival and are more commonly referred to as bottoms, the lowest of the low. Chirico is definitely not a bottom. Though Chirico uses this unit often, he doesn't have any particular fondness for it, and only chooses it because of familiarity and availability. Its model number is the ATM-09ST, and the Scope Dog series of ATs are also called the 09 series. Yeah, as I was sort of saying before, a very ammo-based unit over here. So he's got the Arm Punch, Heavy Machine Gun, and a Solo Assault ability. I've got some decent crypt on Solo Assault over there. Also, thankfully, has Ignore Size. Looking at this, he could go with an air adaptivity or a space adaptivity module. Probably like an all-terrain module, actually. So that way his weapons will be more effective in other areas, because otherwise he's just good on the ground. So we'll have to keep that in mind, absolutely. Anyway, over here, we have Shako and a Berserker DT. Not quite as good, like support character instead of protagonist. But it does have support defend and guard level 3, so that's quite nice. So, the Berserker DT is the AT built on Gomor, capital of planet Quent. The DT in its name stands for Desert Trip. It is equipped with unique and high-performance equipment like the Quent Element metal detection sensors, with excellent reconnaissance ability, left-arm pile bunker, and specialized assault rifle. All Berserkers are individually customized for the terrain they are deployed to, and this unit has been equipped with a Sand Tripper unit for the desert. As this unit was made by restoring an old model left in the warehouse center, its mechanic Gotho calls it Quality X Junk, jokingly. Originally a unit used exclusively by Quentian mercenaries, Viana piloted it after Shako was injured and chased after Wise Man's successor, Chirico. Back when he was faking everyone out. Alright, so you've got a pile bunker as your main big attack over there. You have a single energy-based attack, not the best or anything, but it's there. Exclusive rifle with a fair amount of shots. Alright. No ability to attack air with that, however. Alright. Anyway, let's see what we're up against down here. Oh, hold up. So, we have the Standing Tortoise over here. The iconic H-Class AT of the Gilgamesh army. Compared to the M-Class 9 series, its versatility and mobility aren't as good, but it has high output and high firepower in return. Its design has quite a lot of leeway for customization, so many variations have been created. Yep, okay. Torso machine gun and a handy rocket gun. Lovely. Over here, we have pink scope dogs. Alright. Color variation of the scope dog used by the Melkia faction. Other than changing the color of the excellent all-purpose scope dog, it has also been adapted as the Marshy Dog for aquatic or wetlands, Burglary Dog for wastelands, and many other variations. As Melkia is the planetary country at the center of the Gilgamesh Planetary Confederation, it successfully developed the AT towards the end of the Third Galactic War, aka the Centennial War, and emerged as a leading country. Melkia's very own forces is known as the Melkia faction. Alright. And yeah, arm punch and heavy machine gun. Alright, so that covers what we're up against. But we are going to be saving this for next time, unfortunately, as it is time to end our stream.
休憩かシオン休めるときにはゆっくり休んでおけ どうした？なんかあんたの言うこと素直に聞きになれないんだ。
In his rebellious teenage phase, I see.
お前はお前だ。誰に気兼ねすることなく自分の生き方は自分で決めろ。だがこうしてあんたに出会えたことは何かの意味があるって思っている。だから一緒に戦おう。俺も同じ気持ちだ。頑張ろうな、シオンザワ。
That's really close to being Zabi. Alright. So, hopefully, that was something that everyone enjoyed. Now, as for what we're doing next week, I might actually be popping over to Callista's channel, because she might be doing some Nocia streams, and she invited me along to basically help voice some of the characters. And I'm a big fan of Nocia, so I basically said, yeah, that sounds great. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah, so that might be starting tomorrow, actually, in about 12 hours. Yeah, look forward to that potentially. We are going to be doing some 100 line during the week as well. I'll have to double check on days, but I think it might be on Wednesday and Friday that we're doing 100 line. I can't guarantee a stream for Super Robot Wars, however, because I am going to be going out that day. So I'm going to schedule it on, but if I happen to be too tired or anything, I'll cancel it. So we'll see how things go. I'll schedule Super Robot Wars on, and yeah. Yeah, if I have to call it due to energy issues, I'll call it. So let's go and raid somebody now. And let's see. Let's go raid Mr. Redeye. 76? 75, sorry. 75. And Mr. Redeye is playing some Armored Core at the moment. I figure that's related to mechs, right? Armored Core is great. I actually recently picked up a Blood Asp for Battletech, purely because it looks a little bit like an Armored Core mech, because of the way it's got its sort of shoulder cannons and has a bit of a sleek design to it. And technically it's on the Magistracy of Canopus Master Unit list in the later eras as well, so I can actually field it. But yes, thank you very much again for tuning in, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, see ya!